Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New York Giants. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Play action. Now Dart. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing Dart. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Justin Jefferson. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they're trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
Working out of the gun is Dart. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Dart. Going right back to Fant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Garrett Wilson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They're going to try and run this with Miller. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
From midfield now, Burrow. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without development.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today if they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jenkins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Well, backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Burrow looking to pass. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on play action. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So if you factor the safety, this is going to be a 5-point swing all told.
And if you're winning, I think you say, fine by me, we'll take it. But when you're losing, I think you have to say, we let a good opportunity get away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Yeah. Really with I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
To throw, Dart. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
And the
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Throwing his dart. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Dart looking to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They go play action with Burrow. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow across the formation, and he gets this to Miller. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right up. 11.
Now Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
We're good.
2nd and 9.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 45-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. This one is complete to Jenkins. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
11.
Burrow will throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all. And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now he's going to step up and run. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Touchdown, Giants! Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this 1st half. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. Ready? Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull it.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that's going to make it fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they scored here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here's Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Christian Watson
From a yard out.
and the Giants extend their lead yet again.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game.
And my goodness, another interception.
It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the Giants. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Let's go now.
Touchdown, Giants. Noah Fant from 3 yards out. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Giants 49, Jaguars 5.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Jaguars, first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To the air, Dart. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Christian Watson with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Giants get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Giants 56, Jaguars 5.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Give up the middle, Judkins.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Jaguars first down.
Here we go. 11. Big 13.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We are headed to the fourth here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go. Can.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19.
Now Burrow changing the look.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11. 11.
They're going to look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2, ready?
They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down.
On the draw, it's Judkins.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
11 mighty.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Miller. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Lawrence Cager from 6 yards away.
And the Jags are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Camp Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's Dart. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal.
And now they'll shift things around.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Now Dart.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
15 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man is Myers. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Here we go.
Now a toss left side for Judkins.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Gun. Dot. 12. Dot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That's complete into the... Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Jaguars.
Here we go.
First down.
A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Giants, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
That'll do it for us.